discovers this staff has the power in this jungle to do and undo. You can decide to call all the jungles to sit on the floor until you are done eating. That is content. You have the power to control everyone here and to discipline whoever disobeys your orders. And whoever refuses your discipline will face the wrath of the Lord. Because whoever disobeys, the king of the jungle disobeys me and disobeys the officials, the brand ambassadors, the captain and the camp commandant, and of course disobeys the management. And of course you know, once you disobey the management, that means you're not fit to be here. So whoever becomes the first king of the jungle or queen of the jungle stands between the management and the rest of you. When I mean whoever becomes the first king or the queen, sometimes we'll say all the meats, put it on my plate. Eat without meat for today. Yes. Well, if the person is kind enough, but that is the content. That is to say, in your quest for searching these out, you have to see through your mind and not with your eyes. What did I say?
See through your mind and not your eyes.
Yes. You can imagine what happens when you have a heart to yourself. That means personality, control, authority. And of course, it's going to be a throne. It's going to be hidden. And you are obliged to go in search of it. That is the reason it is called the Jungle Search. Epic Film Edition. So it's a combination of searching and exhibiting your craft. Film edition, epic film, of course. So I believe they're done explaining to you. So as it is right now, have you had your breakfast?
No, sir.
When you're back, you have your breakfast. Go in right now and get dressed. Search is going to be rigorous. The search is going to be intensive.
I need water. See here. You've already written. Shall be back with it.
The search starts from the beginning of the field opposite the primary school, down into the forest. No one, I quote, no one is allowed to go beyond the stream. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Let your search begin.
Good luck, oh. Thank you. from grace.
How was the search?
Interesting, adventurous.
a mystery.
We fought the lion, the crocodiles, and
the spirits.
Our
Cross the rivers.
We started from the onset of the bush of the jungle. We went inside, and when we were inside,
So
it was more than 30
why were
minutes.
you complicating things?
She was not there on time.
Hold on.
Some of us, we went there and we got to the jungle earlier than others. So I feel is her own time.
You screamed when the person got the staff. Under 30 minutes, I was here. I heard the scream. Yes.
Some persons were ready for us and we were trying to know what happened.
So why were you confused amongst yourselves? A search is a search. So it doesn't matter the time you went for the search or you got the staff.
All hail the commandant! All hail the commandant! Ahu!
all hail the new king!
All hail the new king! All hail the new king! All hail the new king! Ahu!
Epic Film Edition Season 4. You are the first king ever. You're not the new king. You're the first king ever of this season. A round of applause for him. It's an honor.
So how many stories now?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Everything will be inside.
We have 6 now.
We have 6, right?
Yeah, you can go on.
My own story is like this. It's between 2 kingdoms. So the other king has a son, and while his own cabinet are the ones standing against the king to kill the king, and definitely they are going to the other kingdom to make problems with the other kingdom so that they will have war within their own kingdom, so that they might say the king is not going to know. So from there now they will be having war at time to time. Then definitely they will now plot and kill the king. Eventually at the point where they were carrying the prince to go and kill too. At that point, they now met, those villagers were coming to fight with this other kingdom. Then they had a clash at that point. So at that point in time, they left the prince at the floor. They did not even know that, okay, that one wasn't dead. So they had that fight and everything. So in the night, maybe he woke up at that point, through the bush, he met the hunter or something like that. And maybe he now went to a different village entirely. That was when he met a maiden from that village. Who that maiden's parents were not from that village, they were from the village that were fighting with his own village. So then from there, he now fell in love with the maiden. Then he now started from there. He now noticed that that maiden was not from the village. Then they were now, like they left that village to the girl's village. That was when he now noticed that, okay, this was the village that was trying to fight with his own village. So that was when he started, you understand, started trying to know why the problem was. So that was when he noticed that, okay, it was the father's cabinet that were doing all this one. Then they know who now was the king, because the father is already dead. So that was when he now started how to drop, so that he will start, he will go and fight.
Lead a war.
To fight his cabinet members.
Yeah.
Wait now, please. Now let someone else talk. Let him talk now.
He cried bitterly and he went into the forest. Fought battles.
That's where the bitterness came. Wait, please. Continue.
Fought battles. At the tail end, he emerged the king. So, this is the part of the king. I brought in the sorrow part and the merry part.
If we work with what we just
Then where is the romance going to come out from?
yeah, it's okay. Then probably where the romance can come in is on his return, because
Was it the helper? His helper.
He's smart man. He found a lady on the way. And that lady now will be helping him, showing him road. That, look at this place you came from. I don't know this place. Can you help me? From there.
Where is
do not
the
mistake.
coming out?
From there, do not look at each other. Maybe like.
the drunkard can from somewhere and now say, I know you.
Good.
No, I know you.
When they are talking, the drunkard will not come from nowhere. Say, I know this boy. Wait. I'm still talking. Say, I know this boy. Are you not supposed to be so king of this village? The lady will not look at him. Suspense me. Be like, wow. Do you know him? How do you know him? I don't know him. But I think he's my kindred.
He's lost.
And he's lost. No, and he's lost. Maybe I will take the drug and I say, I laugh. Look at it.
And I say one rubbish stuff.
Look at it. Look at it. Let's go back up.
So where is the ace and wine you going to come from?
If the drunkard has passed the message, we now take the guy back.
I think the ace and sorry, can I ask you if you want to? Let me just say something.
Bringing film
You are bringing out something.
setting.
I
Remember
think,
this is like a stage performance.
So okay, Emma. I think the ace and wine. You should listen now because
How many narrators? How many listen? How many cancel? Now only one person.
What will be our role?
So who are the people that cancel?
Cancel, I be cancel. If they cancel, they cancel. Oh no, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Have you made they get somebody for the council where they disagree with whatever the other ones they talk? Make it be 3 people for council of elders.
And 1 woman.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this way. Let's have 3 people that will agree and 1 person that will not agree in between the elders.
I wanted you there to be giving me feedback. So anything we discuss, you come back and
that will be the best. So now, those that don't have a role, will be an extra cast.
no, villagers. Village stations.
What is it?
In charge of stage.
Like person, if they finish it, they go run.
We have the stage manager.
We don't have bodyguards.
The prop.
We don't have bodyguards.
Let's talk. Yes.
How many you won't play? Dibia, you won't play. Okay, so all of them don't get rule now, but
If you have road, job is
if you have a rule,
Where's them on now exactly?
Is it what's your role? What's your role?
Amira. What's your role?
I never get
no rule.
I just said I for people.
I don't have a rule. You don't have a rule.
What's your name? Actually.
No, three.
What's your role?
Just 2.
3 people remaining. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You got a rule.
That's all.
You see now, it's a community.
Now we have chosen
A story.
Now,
So it's to build on it now.
no, minus the building on it. We have to just allocate ourselves to different angles of film.
Story comes first.
Yes, you have a story.
You have to get the story before you can do other things.
Okay, now we get director or go they shoot the film.
No big deal, you don't get story before you get
You get story first now. You get story. You get your script first before those guys.
As at this point, we have got story building on that one.
Yes, we're building on this one.
Okay.
One house.
Hello, one house. One house.
Okay.
They are calm. I wonder.
Sure, they don't get story.
See, they might left hand.
Yeah, the script writers.
So now, the script writers, let the person explain
the story again.
The storyteller and whomsoever is interested in building this story, let's come together.
So let the storyteller relate the story.
No news. If you want to join where you go hear the story again, join her now. Which one you want this
Story now for all of us now.
we don't already. Okay, how do if you don't hear the story, how do you say about the story? Don't hear the story. Why you won't hear them again? No, let's go and build it. You want to hear it again?
We should build it there.
Join us
Let's
to
build it here.
story.
See, if you cannot put that story,
we can even build it here.
there's no point living here.
But man, they like for now. Now only collect 2 plates for the house. This time, una don't mature pass this country.
When I dey para for money, na this I just dey talk anyhow. I just dey talk. I mistake, not saying intentional. I just mistake.
But the food we have put for him, who carry am?
That's the problem with that.
He saying no, nothing wrong. And me I put food, give am. Me I put food, give am. No, see what happened. They brought his cooler, and said they should put the king's food inside. So when they brought the king's cooler, I'd already put in his cooler. I now said, since the king's cooler is here, let's give the king in his cooler. Then I said, give him. I pointed to the person, which I know is that servant. Right now, I said, give it to him, which I saw the person went.
I even saw him when he did it to another person. But he was trying to say, was doing this.
Okay, now they put to another person.
If they give you, if they
Peace. Dogman.
No, I heard that they gave him and he gave someone else.
Yeah, because that's
No.
Which food?
I was what I gave
rice.
him. I was what I meant.
The money is I gave somebody, I pointed to him and I said give it to him.
Maybe the person, the food that they
But you know, let me tell you what happened, my king. They brought his cooler.
You brought your cooler out.
They brought his cooler and his spoon to me that I should put your food inside, which I did. I served your food in his cooler and the golden spoon. I did it. Then they brought your cooler and her cooler. Then I said, since your cooler is here and her cooler is here, no need to use his to serve you. So I told, which I believe is your servant, I pointed to him. I said, take this, give it to him, give the king his own, and give the queen her own. I did it. So he's
What's wrong with your leg? I told you to be easy last night now. Goat meat, you wanted to kill that goat meat and you have put your cutlass on your leg now.
Hey, black man.
I'm here, black woman.
You're doing partiality in the kitchen. You're doing partiality in the kitchen. Yeah, we say my own. You are giving partiality in the kitchen. Yes. Yeah, we say my own. If my friend say yes, if he says it is true. You are giving partiality in the kitchen. It's true. Yes. You do partiality in the kitchen. Yes. Change the people in the kitchen. That's all. Change them. You no, they will change us and cook you. I will cook. Please. You will cook. I will cook. Seriously. Please. I will cook. Yes. Where is the remaining goat? You gave me liver yesterday, only liver. And I don't eat it. Where is the remaining goat? Let's go. You are not a cause of very stupid one.
See, Kush. If they say no be jungle set, I will not suspect whether this boy don't touch something. If they say no be jungle set, I will not suspect whether this boy don't touch something.
Relax. Okay. No, it's true. We have to change them. It's okay. All of them, we have to change them from head to toe.
You are appointed already. You can't change them.
Special advisor. Special advisor. I'm talking what? My food. Which food? Which your food? Your food was sweet in the drink. I saw the food. I very big.
This one is a good one. If I go to you chop your food now. So
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ did not come to this country. It is CEO Kush that came. The man came. Night he came. Let's go.
There's no time.
I gave my cooler. Take us them.
Kush, you are not my if you don't get the craze,
I put police.
You must enter that kitchen. You must enter that kitchen. Push, by the whole division. Bro, you must cook. Group two, let's go back. My king, let's go. We don't have time. All hail the king. All hail the king. All hail the king. All hail the king. Ahoo.
Hello, jungle soldiers. We are jungle soldiers. Ahoo. Now, please, let's continue what we're doing.
There's no time.
Hello, please, one us, please. We've already built go to your side. Line already, so let's build on it. That's so we can proceed. We don't have all the time anymore.
So let's start with the storyteller.
Now,
this time, okay. The story is all about a king that has a son, and his cabinet members are actually plotting to kill him. Yeah, and in the process of killing him, they're actually plotting a fight with the neighboring community. Yeah, so that it will look as if the king is not good enough. So at that process, they will now send some warriors who are going to go and kill the king, so that it will look as if it's the other community that killed the king. So after they have already done that, so now they will now start plotting on how to kill the king's son, which is a prince. So that because if the king's son is not dead, they will know who cannot be the next king.
Cannot ascend the throne.
Yes.
They know who is behind the throne.
Yeah. So then from there now, they will now carry the king's son, which is the prince, to go and kill him. On their way going to kill the prince, that's where the neighboring community were coming to fight with them. They were like they ambushed them. So at the process of reaching there, so they started the fight. So they dropped the prince because he was already unconscious. So they just dropped him on the floor there. So the warriors who came to fight didn't know that prince wasn't dead yet. He was just unconscious. So they had to fight, and then, you understand, all this kind of stuff. So after then, it was like later on, when the king now, the prince now,
Green conscious.
yeah, he just gained his consciousness. Then so he stood up. At that process, he was just going inside the bush, just running from one place. So then he went and
Distributors, are you
understand? He came out from he came out from a different village entirely. So at that village now, he started like a normal person just there. So from there, he met a maiden from that community where he now fell in love with the maiden. Then at that process, he now had a friend in the community. That was the friend that the two of them now started, understand, started talking together and became that close. So from there now, that it was the friend now who now told him that the girl is not actually from that community. So then he now started from there, looking for the girl's parents so that the girl might just have her way. Because where the girl actually is staying, the auntie doesn't like the girl that much. So she maltreats the girl very well. So from there now...
Sorry, let me cut you a bit. We have an idea of the story, right? Yeah. So I think what we should do now, let's start with the introduction of all the cast. Yeah. Do you get? Let's get the cast now. Okay. Now, how do we get the cast? This is how we can get the cast. The opening story, the introduction of the story. Maybe is the king was alive, right? Yes.